What is going on, YouTube? Back at you again with another video of Asphalt 8, except this time we're going to be talking about the festival pass, we're going to be talking about the competitors, and we're going to be talking about a lot more detail. But before we get right into it, very quick, I actually started my new job yesterday, and I would just want to let you know that I'm sorry that I actually wasn't able to upload a course of videos within that time period, and I just wanted to appreciate you guys for being patient with me, for sticking by me and stuff. And if you haven't already, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Click the bell icon, leave all notifications on so you don't miss anything. But to furthermore from this particular ordeal, let's get right into it. Let's talk about the festival pass. Let's talk about this beautiful vehicle. Let's talk about everything else that is Asphalt 8 oriented. Let's dig deep, let's dig hard, and let's try to get as much information out there so that way we can please the audience in a way. So let's get right into it. So right here you can see the festival pass, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It has boosters, it has the particular Lamborghini vehicles. Now, for most of you guys that don't know about boosters in Asphalt 8, they are very helpful. And what I mean by helpful is you can't really survive without it. PvP, placing top times in events, and etc. So I would go as far as explaining some of the festival information and whatnot, but you can see it on screen. You can kind of make up from your own particular eyes, your own particular opinion. And to be honest with you, when it comes down to it, the Lamborghini vehicles I don't really own. Maybe some of you guys actually own, and maybe you only wanted the Countach LP804, but these rewards seem very reasonable. At least in my eyes, it seems very reasonable, because they actually have, you know, some stuff that actually can be used for not just only the Countach LP804, but they also could be used for other vehicles of that nature in case you never pro'd it or you're getting close to proing those particular vehicles. As opposed to, you know, the boosters as well. As I stated before, the boosters are very important and they come into clutch factor when it comes down to PvP, and it's good to have more boosters because then you wouldn't have to worry about paying with real money and avoiding that stuff. And in terms of quests, it seems very simplistic. I'm pretty sure it relates to the other festival pass. But other than the festival pass information, what we really need to talk about is who are the competitors to the LP804, because it's very important enough to know that, you know, the LP804 when pro'd out can compete against the other vehicles. But what other vehicles? The Camaro SS. I mean, the Camaro SS was in the previous festival pass and it was a great vehicle. I've seen it a lot in PvP, whether it had to do with Master Season, Classic Season. It's a great vehicle, it has great handling. It's not as heavy as a vehicle as I exaggerated in the previous videos, but other than the Camaro SS and how great the vehicle performs, what about the Chevrolet brother of theirs? Because that's very important enough to know too, like the Corvette ZR1. The Corvette ZR1, a lot of people say that the top speed, the handling, and the acceleration is great, but then there's most people that say that it probably wouldn't compete against that because the handling is very sluggish. Although statistically, every other vehicle performs very well in terms of handling and in terms of top end and in terms of acceleration. I don't want to exaggerate that detail, but when it comes down to the Corvette and the handling of the vehicle, it could all really vary on what its competitors are driving. I mean, that's always what it comes down to, right? But other than the Corvette, what about the Veyron? I mean, the Veyron's been the start of the game, and I think that the Veyron is a huge competitor in this situation because it's not so much statistically. It's a 1770 vehicle, but the top end and the acceleration makes it feel like it's a 1772 ranked vehicle, which obviously strays into it being a bigger competitor. So I've actually played with this car so many different times when I didn't want to play with the other vehicles, and I think that the Veyron is actually great. It's a good competitor against those particular vehicles, no matter what festival pass vehicle comes out. It's a strong competitor if not. But I think the important question to ask is, which would you guys prefer? Because although these vehicles that are competitors against each other and they all each have a unique value with them. It really just all depends on the driver. I mean, when it comes down to the driver, if the driver really appreciates the vehicle, if the driver really loves playing with the vehicle, I think that's really what it comes down to. Because the LP 804, the Corvette ZR1, the Camaro SS Independence Edition, and the Veyron, they're all great vehicles in my eyes. But I know that it probably wouldn't compare against, you know, the top end cars of the game. But again, if you really do love Asphalt A and you're somebody like myself that likes to collect these cars, I don't think it would really be much of a problem to enjoy it in that particular atmosphere. So that's the end of the video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope that the Festival Pass is something you're interested in. I hope the vehicles, you know, are interesting to you as well too. Let me know what you guys think. I would appreciate your feedback. Again, thanks for being patient. Thanks for watching the video, and make sure you guys take it easy. Peace out.